Hey everyone, welcome back to Praetor Magic. I'm your host, DM Cross, and it's been a while since I actually got to talk to you guys in a video, but with the holidays over, we're going to get back into editing some of our stuff, so that means I get to do what I'm doing today. Today's video is going to be a gameplay of the Twitch streams that we've been doing for 3DH. If you haven't caught on when we're doing the streams, when I upload the streams, 3DH is a budget format where we take commander decks and we basically budgetize them to be the entire deck costs less than 3 ticks or $3. Basic lands don't count, but your commander does, and you know it's a fun format that almost anybody can get into because you get on Magic Online for $10 and you can make a deck in $3. Simple, easy. And today I just wanted to do this intro to actually talk to you a little bit about the decks you're going to see. This is something I want to start doing for all the videos from now on, so I'm going to be asking everybody who plays on the stream to basically forward me an image of their deck list and present it to you guys here on the screen. Without further ado, let's talk about the decks that are going to be played in this one, because this episode was actually a lot of fun. I actually played somebody else's deck. It was just built, and they wanted to test it, but they couldn't get on the schedule for the stream. So they actually sent it to me, and I played it on the stream for him, with him coaching a little bit in the chat. So what I played was Jori and Rune Diver. And it was a lot of fun because it was a lot of draw stuff, and I got to take so many extra turns off of one spell. Stitch in Time, you can see it. It's the fourth column down, third from the bottom. Stitch in Time is basically a spell that says flip a coin. If you win the flip, take an extra turn. I copied that so many times, and on the very first time I cast Stitch in Time, and then I think I reverberated it. Both flips I won, so I got 2 extra turns right off the first one, and that just set the tone. I want to say that out of like 8 or 9 extra turns, or 8 or 9 times I cast the spell and then copied it, I want to say 6 or 7 times I got an extra turn, so it was pretty crazy. Overall, the deck was really fun. It's your basic kind of control / some extra turn stuff that's in a budget format, and I really enjoyed it. I told the person who built it, which was Nillasprite, that I would definitely play something like this again, and I actually want to build a Malek deck similar to this, but then just get the value of Malek, saying basically like, hey, here's the top card, I'm going to put, that card into play twice, a Stitch in Time twice, something like that. So it was very fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. So a lot of fun, good deck, but there you go. The second deck that we did have was Bosway playing Karador Ghost Chieftain. It was very much a standard-ish version of Karador Ghost Chieftain, where you kind of grind out, value and a win, and eventually you just come to the point where like either you have a lock on the field or you just keep bringing back stuff that's doing a lot of work. I think, did he even put a Gary in here? He didn't. So that was something I was always waiting for from this deck, was to have some kind of a sack outlet and Gary, and just every turn cast Gary and then sack it again for the next turn or something, so that he could always basically be like, have his life total really high. It was really fun. He has Living Death in here, and I'm gonna give you a hint, not a spoiler, but a little bit of a hint. That becomes a little bit important at some point, and a little bit crazy. So just watch the video that you're about to see. You'll get the entire idea. So the next deck that we played was by Valdor, and it was his Sidisi Brood Tyrant. It was funny, when I first entered the game with Jori N, which is a commander that I don't really know or play all that often, and I saw Karador, Sidisi, and then the next deck I was like, oh, can I just throw this game, because I love all these other commanders so much and I just want to see what they do. I'm glad I didn't throw the game, spoiler, but yeah, it's a really good deck. It does the same thing Sidisi's going to do. It's going to put stuff in the graveyard, bring it back out, put it back in, bring it back out, make a bunch of tokens, and just have a lot of fun. It's a very much deck that I like. It's even for budget, it was really strong. It had some really powerful plays that a couple times I was like, oh, you're just gonna run away with everything, and you'll see as the video goes on. And then the last deck that we're gonna talk about is Razaketh the Foul-Blooded, and this was by Vincent. This deck, I'm not gonna tell you what happens exactly, but he has his moment to shine, and he takes it and runs with it. It was insane. It was crazy, and it worried the poop out of me. You can see that there is like Dictate of Erebos in there. Did he put some of these? I didn't get to go through all of them just because of time. I was wondering if he put the vampire that does basically what Dictate of Erebos does. I don't see it. So, okay. But that's fine. But still, anytime you have a commander where it's basically like, hey, I can go and get anything I want by putting creatures in the graveyard in a color that loves putting creatures in the graveyard, that's pretty nasty. Unfortunately, stuff like Urborg and Cabal Coffers aren't really legal in this format because they cost too much. But he does have Magus of the Coffers, which did a decent amount of work, which again, you'll see as the video goes on. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope it's a good time, and I hope you guys enjoy more of these videos coming out. I hope I get to do more intros like this. Until next time, guys, enjoy the video. Peace. Am I gonna get the die roll? Probably not.
Woohoo, I did it.
Thank you, wife in the other room, who just said you never get the die roll. Thank you very, very much for your ringing vote of confidence. That's not fair. I love all these commanders. Nilla, can I throw this game just because I really love these commanders?
It's a good mix. We got two graveyard decks. It's nice.
You can have 3. You don't know Razaketh's life.
Yeah, that's fair.
Razaketh can do what he wants.
Razaketh don't give no craps.
This is an interesting hand.
I can't get this.
I'm not sure if I can. I'm going to try it. Hopefully, I don't have what happened to Mason.
So Nilla, is this something that I keep, or is this not the setup I'm looking for? Because you know your deck, you know what you're trying to do. So you coach me here. You coach me here a little bit. Clicky asked if Draco did my suggestions help.
One moment. They did help, and I added some more cards besides them.
All right, I'll keep it. I'm guessing you want to turn one that, so.
Oh, I'm gonna be greedy.
All the greed. Hey.
All.
Save it. You know what? Let's just do it.
Okay. All right. I got you. I can do that. That is a thing I can do.
Okay. My hand was nowhere near that greedy.
Well,
My hand's
familiar
slightly
you guys
green.
are with like playing Legacy Dredge, but sometimes purposely.
Okay, that made it a little bit better.
Oh no, we're having the weird turn thingy. So Bosswai went first, then Vincent, then we don't know yet.
Okay, yeah, that is the weird turn thingy.
Yeah, it's not in order for me. Bossway is my upper left, and Vincent's my upper right. So it almost looked like we skipped over Volder.
Yeah, because Bossai is on my screen is up in the upper middle. Then it was you, Seth, and then it's going to be can't think of names. Damn it.
I mean, you can just call me Tem, which is what most people do for my MTGO name, or
Okay.
Baldor, which is what I mainly go on
Okay.
Twitch.
Ooh. I see that Leviathan in your graveyard, buddy.
Yeah, like I was saying, if you ever played or watched Legacy Dredge, sometimes purposely discarding the hand size on turn 1 is a good call. But
Oh, okay. So we are going in order? Tem, are you second?
yeah, it went Bass, it went Vincent, and then you on my screen.
Okay, I thought it skipped past you. I wasn't paying attention to the order of things.
Yeah, it was definitely because I purposely did not play my land.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So since I did just move it on the screen, what you guys saw this little bar down here. Hold on. This little bar is a donation goal for me to buy my first Pauper deck, so I can start streaming some Pauper. It's just like a $20 deck, and that 75% means that we are $5 away from hitting $20, so that I can No, I was gonna do it. Because now I'm holding this up. Nilla's freaking me out. Have to be
All right.
sure.
Let's see if my greed pays off, or if I'm going to go the route of Lord of War.
Is
I
he gonna
don't
get
know
orange?
who's going to go the route because right now my hand.
Is it spicy? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm hoping I at least draw another land.
I hope you don't draw anything ever. I don't know how that would happen, but you know, whatever.
Ick. Well,
He could play like Necro Potions, then never use it.
Yeah, see? There are ways.
let's see if we can get some lands.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I got the land I wanted. Unfortunately, it wasn't the right color.
I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go this time, Vincent. I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, if anybody does want to hit up the donation, there's a little donation bar below the stream.
Nice.
Donation jar, I'm sorry, not bar. And you can just click on it. And like I said, we're only $5 away. The old $5. Haste Shadow. Yeah.
There's another trader. Ooh, spicy.
Yep.
Is it spicy though?
Yeah, it is. I mean,
I don't think so. Okay.
well, I mean, it's pretty good synergy. He sacks a
No.
sacks
Something in my
another
chat.
creature.
Something in the chat.
That's what I really like.
Alright, so I'm gonna keep that. Put you. I think I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay.
Wow. Brainstorm. Too powerful.
Brainstorm's a card.
It is a good card. I played that. I have a Locust God deck for real EDH in real life, and that's one of the cards I play. And one of the things I tried to do is play Brainstorm, then basically do a reverberate effect so I can just do the effect twice so I can get 6 Locust tokens onto the battlefield.
So how good do I
Very
think
good.
my luck is? Oh, okay.
I mean, so far this has been the game of greed, so I mean, you can just YOLO it.
No. Let's put this in here and pass the old turn.
Man. Come on, I just need 1 black mana. That's all I need.
I see that. I see you there.
Nope.
That sucks.
I mean, you got a land down at least, so at least you're not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least I'm hitting them land drops.
Yep. Yep, same here. At least I'm going to be hitting my land drops.
No, I see
Right.
you. You're stupid.
Play spells to win a game.
No, this is funny. This is funny.
Okay, so I could go 2 different routes: the fun route or whatever route. I kind of want to have fun.
But do you want to have fun?
I kind of want to have fun.
Do
He
you?
plays
Though?
Magic to have fun.
But do you though?
Alright, the thing is that I need
Manas?
stuff out. Manas.
Manas? You need some manas? You need some mayonnaise?
Yeah, so I'm going to
Mayonnaise.
play a Worn Power Stone.
That's some mayonnaise
That's
right there.
aggressive.
And then I'm going to play Resembling Skeletons.
Oh, it's almost like he's gonna sacrifice that to bring back the sacrifice into tutor twice.
It's a combo!
It is a combo. It's one of their combinations I hear so much about.
And
One of those there combinations. Right. I think we're just gonna hold.
Oh. You got some counter stuff going on.
You don't know that. I don't actually have to answer that question legally.
You did your right to not answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna plead Article 31. But it's my turn.
each player may discard a card.
Oh man, I thank you so much.
Yeah,
Oh,
that sounds like a
good.
bad idea.
Good stuff. I think we're gonna be friends here this game.
I think I just pitched this. Because it's going to take too long to get going. This is very soothing music. I don't know about you guys.
It's Slam Boy.
I think I'm going to discard this.
Carrion tremors. Acidic slime.
I actually messed up because for some reason I thought it was discard and then draw. Otherwise, I probably would have discarded what I drew.
Oh. Hey Nilla, did you pack any graveyard hate in this deck? Because I think I might need it. Now Karador costs 7 instead of 8.
Yeah, it's just 7.
Yeah, just 7, he says.
It's for deck and paper. Even with him dying, I've been able to cast it for 3 mana multiple times.
Yeah.
Yep, I've
Great.
seen it.
Karador goes pretty nuts.
Except the one play that the game that I played against this deck, it got really janky. Really janky. I think Terrastodon came onto the battlefield like maybe 4 or 5 times.
Oh, that's gross.
It was a nasty Terrasty. You're gonna
And-
counter
and-
that, man? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You insist. I guess that'll just go into my graveyard.
Yeah.
For this pseudo ramp spell on my commander.
Either that or you stop people from untapping and stuff. Ugh. I don't know about all that
Hey,
stuff.
you just have to not kill it, man.
Yeah, you just have to not kill the flying 5/5.
Oh, sad days. Yeah, I got too greedy.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Missing out on some manas. Oh no,
Yeah.
you are missing out on some manas.
Get rid of that.
I countered Yosei.
I don't need it betrays in my hand.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that card in my hand either.
Man, look at all you people casting stuff like on curve.
What fools?
Oh god, there's not even a mana part to it. It's just pay 2 life and sack.
Yeah.
That's
It's
dirty.
pretty gross.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I don't think I need to do anything on turn. Nilla says Valder has a Krufix deck that scares the crap out of him.
Oh yeah, it's one of my actual like legit decks. Pretty mean. It can be. It can be mean. Who doesn't like, a turn 5 infinite combo, mana and everything else?
Oh, Nilla. It's looking a little bleak out there. Plays Eldrazi, don't let him lie.
I don't play Eldrazi. They're too expensive.
He says. I'm debating just doing this now and setting up for later. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah.
Alright, what do we got?
Nothing. The value, he says. Think of the money.
Oh dear, the feeling of sleeving a brand new deck and brand new sleeves. Alright, boss. What you got for us?
I wish I had another green mana.
Why? You got your commander right now.
I wish I had black mana.
Yeah, he wishes he had another mana.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
So, yeah. That's a big scary card you got there.
Are you gonna counter that too, bro?
Why you gotta be, like, you played right after the counter play, right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, are you gonna spend all your counter spells on this?
How do you know that's all my counter spells?
I don't know anything.
Right, you don't. And just what I feel it's at the beginning of your upkeep.
Yeah, so you have time to kill it if you want.
I'm in blue and red. I don't think you wait, how much money you have left? Okay.
I've
Got a
the
colorless mana. Oh, that's harsh.
I just don't want to die to graveyard stuff.
Don't worry, that Razaketh over there is definitely not gonna tutor up an Exsanguinate combo for like 2 turns.
Man,
I'm not going to do that. Trust me.
I don't believe him. Don't believe him ever.
I'm
How's
not
the
going to
greens?
do that.
Not the boots. Hey, look, something you
The
can at least
boots is
cast. So the one kind of good thing about this game is that I don't really have to worry about counters from anybody else.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you're playing blue, but you seem to be having some trouble, buddy.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Man. Alright, so let's get going here. We
Let's
will
not.
want that.
Let's not get going ever. Why don't we actually just tone it down? I think it's actually too much.
There's quite enough things going on here.
So we are going to then do.
What'd you play? Oh, Swamp.
I was scared for a second that was Bajuka Bog.
That would have been good. That's right, you're all running black. You guys should all Bajuka Bog each other.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah.
It works well with the deck.
Oh, geez.
Constantly stacking stuff.
How expensive is Marvel?
I don't know.
Only
Hey.
0.1.
Oh.
Wow, it's tanked.
Well, they did ban it, so.
Oh, they did. I don't know standard.
No, didn't they ban it out of Modern? Wasn't Marvel's like the big deck for a while?
No.
No. Standard they did.
Oh.
It
Yeah,
was
no.
playable in Modern, but it was not like top tier.
Oh, okay.
Caleb Dirtwald plays it sometimes. Oh,
He's getting energies.
I gotta always yield to these triggers here.
He's getting the energies. Yeah, that was standard, okay. I don't really play anything outside of Commander. So.
no, I do Modern and Commander is my two formats.
Yeah. I don't know. Most of the formats are just too expensive. Like, I like Magic, but not to the point where I want to spend lots, like, that much money all the time.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. Like, I don't know. For me, it's like what I'm looking for when I want to actually like things and like play competitively, and you know.
There it is.
But
There
yeah,
it
if I want to
is.
sit back, oh, honest money. Yeah, but if I want to sit back with some beers, Commander's the way to go.
Here we are. It's come to this. Why?
Come to the.
I've literally not done anything to you.
I know, but you have counter magic.
Apparently not, since I couldn't counter anything that you did.
Yeah, I know.
Let's do this the other way.
First blood.
Yeah, that's
fair.
it.
We need it.
88 Trample, first blood. Oh, I hope you win this
Ooh.
flip.
What about that flip?
Oh, whoa,
Perfect.
nice.
Whoa! Nice.
Actually, I just saw somebody stitch through Chime and Reverberate, and they lost both of their flips.
Don't say that! Why would you talk that into existence? You're a terrible person. Oh my lorsh.
This'll be
Alright,
interesting.
we're gonna do Tails Never Fails as per usual.
I've heard that Tails fails about 50% of the time.
You
on
stop it with
average.
your logic. One to flip.
You got that one.
There's one. Can I live the dream? Can I live a dream? I need this right now.
I mean,
I need you right now.
oh,
We did
nice.
it! We did
wow.
So this is
Get
probably
some.
not great.
How does it feel to live in like magical Christmas town?
it! It feels amazing. Oh my goodness. Feels so good.
I'm
Feels so
sure
good.
that huge heavy sack you have that's full of luck is just heavy.
You know what? I have a leprechaun, a pot of gold from a leprechaun, like under my desk. I don't like to bring it out.
man.
It's bragging at that point, but you know.
So stuck in that statement.
You counter my spells. You think you could do.
Yeah, I would attack him,
Oh.
but he's got a green up, and I don't know what he can do with it.
Green is threatening, yeah.
Yeah, he could fog me, and then where would the value be?
It'd be in the trash.
Oh wait, what happened? Is it my turn again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's your
being
turn for the
sarcastic.
next turn.
I'm being sarcastic.
All right.
Oh, I just hope this isn't like some weird taking turns deck.
It's not my deck.
I know.
Oh, hold on.
Nil, if you made some turns deck, I'm gonna be upset with you. Pull from the death.
Oh, you're so greedy, man.
Oh.
Surely you can't do it twice in a row.
I also agree with that statement wholeheartedly.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
can't.
No, I really hope I can't. Because at that point, it's just unfair.
I mean, to be fair, you haven't actually done much with this first turn, so I'm not that worried.
I basically set up to try to do it again. That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
You really don't trust that green.
You have colorless mana. I don't think you're going to do anything with it.
I guess I could have held up the white for swords or something.
Yeah, I would have been threatened there.
Yeah, then you would have not attacked?
No, then I would have attacked the green because swords is much more threatening than
Yeah.
fog.
Alright, time to get greedy.
Can we do it? Can we do it, boys? That's a good card.
Okay.
All right, Tails. As of right now, you've never failed. Oh, I failed that one. Is it going to be double fail, though? Is this going to balance it out and get me back to that 50-50? No!
Oh.
I got one.
Oh, damn it. Ah, well. Really ask, like, what's your tolerant level of, like, language?
I really don't care because it's 10:30. So if a kid's watching this
All right.
at 10:30,
I'll still try not to, like, be completely abrasive, but yeah, definitely swear sometimes.
yeah, I'm from
That's
Jersey,
right.
so
Oh, you're from Jersey? Ugh.
yeah. I'm in Virginia right now, but I'm originally from Jersey.
Washingtonian.
Oh.
You're looking for
Yeah,
snipe
man, of
hunt.
course you play Gutter Snipe. I don't want to pass the turn with 3 mana up when I'm just going to get another turn anyway.
So this is your last turn?
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll see.
He might get another extra card to return a card from a graveyard to try to take another extra turn.
I might.
That'd be sad. Although with 2 mana, I don't see that happening.
At 3.
Oh, yeah, 3. I'm sorry. Is it?
You respect my 3.
Okay.
You don't want to at least risk fog one time?
You know what? I've been doing really good with that colorless. Not gonna lie. It's only 2 damage. You're acting like it's a lot. I'm getting value out of my 2/3 commander.
Can we play? Can we play a turn now?
Yes. I only took 3 extra turns. Only 3 extra turns. You know, in Praetor Magic in the videos, we said that if you took more than 3, you lost a point. However, 3 was like the acceptable level.
Oh wait, points? I'll be honest. I don't think I've actually watched your YouTube channel yet.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a relatively small. We do a point system very similar to the Commander versus guys. So
That's pretty awesome.
it's fun. And then we play with 20 ticks decks. So,
Yeah, 20 ticks I can get behind.
yeah, there's a little bit more power level for it.
Another one?
I'm only upset because I feel as though you might be angry with me.
Nah. Maybe only within this instance of this game, but nah.
I don't
And he
know.
has swords up.
No, he's
Yeah,
got
swords up this time.
Yeah. So
Back me
on the
out.
other part, 2 other people are playing, you know, black. I think I let this one go.
That's that goes risky.
I mean, there's also the Razaketh player over here.
Anything?
He's got swords magic. Fear him.
Got swords mana up, man.
Don't let him do it.
I
Hey, look, sacrifice
that's the
creature.
biggest mistake of your life is to never
I will
not
sacrifice
leave
my
swords
creature.
mana up.
Actually, shoulder does help a little bit.
Yeah, it makes me stack my nether tether.
Yeah, so it does kind of slow you down a little bit, but it's not like it's not a huge amount, but it helps.
Also,
some
I
in.
kind of think I need to get rid of shouldering.
Yeah, Shieldred's a good target.
Yeah,
But I
no,
got a man's yet.
I'm aware.
I got my mana.
You could
Dude, just
sacrifice
let
Razaketh.
Shieldred live for 1 turn. That'd be cool.
I mean,
Here's my only problem with that. Shouldering has swamp walk.
Shieldred is probably on the defensive right now, man.
Okay, if you swing that at me, Shieldred will not exist.
Okay.
You see that? He's threatening you.
I am not threatening. I'm
I-
making a deal.
I see some threats. I hear some threats.
Shieldred will not attack
Oh.
you.
Oh, it was the bottom one. Patrick, that's none of your business.
Oh, look, I got a energy for my Aetherworks
Yes,
Marvel.
we know. So cool. I didn't know it did that. Asking the real questions. Nilla, don't encourage him, please. Please.
oh god, what's Nilla saying?
No, Patrick asked if I was a top or a bottom because I asked the question in the chat because of I don't know if the top row of stops or the bottom row of stops are me or you guys. So I asked in the chat because you guys were talking, and Patrick goes, "Are you a top or bottom?" And that's when I said it's none of your business. And then Nilla goes asking the real questions. Someone find Danny's show answer. I bet she won't. Oh, God.
man.
See, look, I
This
took
is-
4 turns, but he's gonna take 1 turn that takes longer.
Gonti?
This is some value right here.
I won't poke at your deck, Seth.
You're not going to go with my deck.
I'm not going to poke your deck.
Are you gonna poke my life total?
This is it's on cast. So
No, I mean
it hits
about Razaketh.
I won't.
Suspicious.
You'll just
at
stay
best.
put.
Oh, what's all this conspiring going on around?
Suspicious at best. You know what's insulting? Razaketh could hit Bossway once and do the same amount of commander damage as I did in 4 turns. Like,
You
come
know
on,
whose
man.
deck I liked though?
The one who barely got the plane thing, so all his cool cards are in there.
That's fair.
I want Buswai's deck. I
Uh-oh.
want to see what Basai has.
Yeah, Gonti.
Gonti's a thing.
I get gaunted like every day, bro. I'm not scared.
I know.
Conti's such a cool card.
Ooh. I like. Oh.
Yeah.
I know what the correct choice is.
None of them.
I feel like,
Cut them off from lands.
Ryu Planeswalker right now. I feel like Ryu Planeswalker, how he feels when he plays Conti.
I played Gonti in Standard with Panharmonicon and it was beautiful. You're a monster.
So
That's a terrible thing to say.
I think I'm going to select this.
Hope it's something good.
Oh, since somebody mentioned the YouTube channel before, there's actually a YouTube channel. Yeah, thank you, Monster Cat,
Okay.
the YouTube link for the song.
All right.
There's probably only one card you could take that I'd be super upset if you did, but I guess we'll find out what it is eventually.
Yep. You'll find out eventually. I'm not playing it this turn.
Oh.
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 What happened?
None of that dictate.
What dictate? I lagged. I'm stuck at the end of turn.
I wonder if I should play this now just to. Well, you're
That
tapped
order
out.
scared me because it's black. I thought it was Dictates of Erebos, in which case I would have been super sad.
Oh no, he's doing a thing.
I'm actually. Well, I'm doing this in hope that you're tapped. You don't have a counter that you can play with your mana.
One song.
And
Oh.
that's there.
Yep.
Who are you targeting with that?
How about the guy who
I
didn't
mean-
attack you for 8 commander?
That's two people.
That's fair.
I feel a giant camaraderie with Vesu, graveyard deck, so I'm hoping he'll treat me right. Oh, are you serious? Where's the land?
Hey, Mr. Tendo 3. These decks are actually all made by, the people, minus mine. Nilla said he.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Oh my
this is actually
god. This
called-
is.
This is actually called 3DH, which is $3 commander, basically. All our decks, minus our basic lands, cost $3 or less. Helps to make people, get into the format without spending too much money online. I don't like anything that's happening.
I mean, I'm happy about it because I've completely got rid of, dead cards.
There's 2 Shieldreds.
Oh, this difficult pile.
Yeah, that's good.
I feel like the first pile just to have some play with Frozen
Yeah.
Grip.
Yeah. That's fair.
Because I'm not liking the Aether Works Marble very much.
Agreed.
But I'll tell you what, Vincent.
Yep.
You get rid of that Shieldred
Ah,
with otherwhere to Frozen Grip.
yeah, Mr. Nintendo.
Yeah,
So
that
I was actually,
Shieldred?
I was probably one of the people who took the longest to get into online, but the fact that you can buy one card, so if you're a big commander player, this matters the most. If I only have to buy one card and the cards cost so little that it's hard for me to now go and make my decks in paper because I only have so many copies. I don't like to do proxies because it's too much work and I'm lazy. And yeah, like there's such little cost. I make new decks all the time for like $1 or $2 because I have so many of the cards in my collection already that it's just not a big deal. So there's ups and downs. I get that though. You want to feel the cards in your hand feeling. He said, I can't bring myself to pay for cards I can't hold in my hand, which is fair.
I mean, you could do what I do. Playing, I have a paper deck in my hand right now that I'm shuffling and like kind of goldfishing.
Yeah.
The same, agreed, but it's definitely like gives a little bit of the feeling.
Yeah. I used to when I was playing, I used to sit here and I would shuffle like one of my commander decks that are sleeved up too. Like it'd specifically have oh yeah. Uh-oh, Vincent's making hard decisions over there. Oh, never mind. I can't necessarily kill. Wow. He got you a little bit with that one, huh?
I can't kill anything.
But can't you?
You could always tutor for it.
Oh.
I could, if I want to.
I think I just do this. Here.
But the question is, when did you want the children to die?
I mean, preferably before he gets anything big back like his, Yosef.
Yeah, it's a magic card.
I mean, it's a bounce.
It slows him down a decent amount because he's really got
Yeah.
what, 6 lands?
Are you talking about me or Vincent?
Vincent.
Okay, good. Because like you don't really need
Yeah.
to put me down anymore.
Oh, Dark Ritual.
Uh-oh, he's storming off. What's the storm count, guys?
That's Norman.
He's storming
Combo.
Norman.
Dash hopes. What now?
Dash Hopes is a real magic card. It's amazing.
I actually cast it once when I played a 1-tick deck with Jeremy Knoll for like the first time I ever played with him, and it didn't work. Just so you know.
Hey, mana type. It doesn't matter that it worked or not. It's the fact that you played it.
Yeah.
Oh man, stuff's getting insane over there.
I know. You see this stack? Look, I just wanted to do one thing, man.
All right, somebody fireball him now.
Okay, I'm going to always yield to that.
Are you though? That's one of the things I don't like about playing Control Magic sometimes online is that you feel like you can't yield to anything just in case.
Yeah.
No, I'm the same way.
There have been many times where I've had to, I yield until end of turn, and then in a panic I have to try to
Yeah. Like, oh
turn
crap, oh
off
crap,
all the
oh crap.
yields. It's like,
Don't let it get to me, don't let it get to me.
Okay. I'm at 4 energy.
You could be at 5. I'm sorry, you could be at 6.
yeah.
Which is exactly enough to get a trigger off of Aetherworks Marvel.
Yep.
I mean, do you want? That's when you replay it because there's nothing.
It depends on what he's playing.
Oh, yeah, I guess if he's just looking for an ETB,
If he plays Gary, it does a decent amount. Gary would be for
And
7.
we want to grab.
Razaketh is mean. I need to get this deck list and like make an actual list in paper.
We want to grab.
He's pretty gross.
Yeah.
I don't like how they, in the story, they made it seem like he was more of a schemer, like he wasn't super powerful or anything, and then like, here you go, flying trample 8/8, get some.
Yeah.
Of all of Lily's demons so far, he's the buffest.
Was the demon that in the story spotlight, he like completely took over her body and messed with everybody?
He was the one who turned the rivers to blood in a Monket.
Yeah.
Gotta sacrifice one more thing.
Nope.
Not gonna do it?
I was going to sacrifice one more thing, but
But he says.
I am
But
going to. Oh,
Poor River Hopo. River Poopo! Pokemon and Magic. Telling you, man.
and then just grab that. And
God, his hand is just stacked right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
nope.
I mean, you still get the energy, you just don't have to tap it.
And then the last tutor.
Yeah. He's got a full hand of whatever he wants.
Where is it? Where is it?
Are you sure?
Trying to look for a certain thing.
Especially given what he's just done?
All right.
Oh man, it's not updated.
Oh,
on,
you
Reese.
got a bad list?
There's one card I added in here, and it's not actually in here.
Oh, that's bad.
That sucks. Well, we'll just take this then, I guess.
No, I didn't.
And I'm not going. Don't want to sack Conti, so. Do 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 do. Oh,
And he got 6 lands.
close. Okay.
He cheated and got 7 lands.
Gotta be me.
I mean, it's put back in your hand.
Yeah, it will be.
And I'm okay with it. River's Rebuke resolves?
Yeah. What did you think he was
Whoa.
gonna do?
I mean,
Actually,
I forgot what the world looked like without a stack.
It's so bright and vivid.
it
Oh,
actually
ooh.
gave me a chance to do what I want. Something else.
Oh Jesus, here we go.
Should not let that resolve, by the way.
It's fine.
So, I got rid of the Razaketh.
No, you did not get rid of the Razaketh.
I mean, not the
The children.
Yeah, I was about to shoulder it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of was like, I guess it's fine. I knew I was gonna lose Jori, but I have enough lands at this point where I'm not super worried about it.
I mean, it must be nice having lands.
And 4 turns at a time. Yeah, now what are you gonna do? You should sack your commander.
I can't sack the commander.
I know.
Oh, let's get that. I spend a lot of life that turn.
I think I still do it though.
What?
Nothing. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it.
What's this?
Nothing super crazy.
Oh yeah. All good.
I knew that was gonna happen.
It's your time now. Set yourself free.
All right.
Can't hold you back
I knew it. I probably should have not done that.
from destiny.
I should have probably done this one. Probably should have. Damn it!
I mean, if you want to let us know about your plans,
I mean, why would I want to do that?
a friend.
I'm pretty sure it's all like we should all be looking over at Vincent with his stacked hand of 14 cards that he wants.
Definitely.
Yeah, at this point, that was gonna happen.
I mean, thankfully, you can't reanimate anything right now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
I could
No.
reanimate
Carrion feeder.
Yeah.
But why would I do that?
Yeah.
Nice fodder for that Dictator Erebos.
Yeah. It's potentially reasonable.
I mean, again, he's only got 6 lands right now, so unless he's got like a lot of Dark Ritual type effects, he's not gonna probably go off this turn. It'll probably be next turn.
He seems unconcerned.
Oh lordy.
Did you get the
This
thing?
stuff just happened.
He's gonna play his commander. Or other stuff, I don't know. I don't know what you do with your life.
Oh, man, I don't know. Like, there's so many options. I don't know what to do. I'm overwhelmed.
I mean, you do have 10 cards in your hand.
Let's see. Do that. Do that. I mean, yeah, might as well just go. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, can't play Razaketh if you don't got no lands.
Ooh,
But
that
it
is
doesn't
a,
have haste.
No,
you're
I know
forgetting
it
the
doesn't.
boots.
Well, it comes into play tap,
Oh.
Oh, that.
and then I don't get to untap it
Oh.
till my upkeep where I get a trigger.
Gotcha.
Eh.
That is not as good as I thought it once was.
Very true.
You know, for as quick as that first game went, this one's getting to be a little grindy.
Yeah.
I think that means you're doing your job right.
Yeah, that's probably true. I'm playing the control deck. I think we're doing it, folks.
All right.
That's right. You go to that combat, hit him for 12. Oh wait.
Oh wait, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, 12-12 Annihilator 2. It's good.
Yeah. Shroud.
Get rid of that, and I guess get rid of. I guess that for now. Although I don't know if I want you to have 2 card draws there, Seth.
Yeah, that's a threat. I might draw into that kind of synergy like what he just did. You never know.
Okay. 4, which leaves me with.
You got 6. What you gonna do with 6? Gonna turn it into 12?
Okay. Whose graveyard is more threatening?
Mine. Absolutely. You never know. I can get those extra turn cards back out. You don't know my life.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
I would personally say that Thames hedges mine by a bit, but that's just my opinion.
Oh, you know what? And to be completely honest and unbiased, I think this is full of crap, and you should just get rid of his stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to exile the graveyard, mine's probably the best one to get rid of.
Yeah.
For the fact that I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't get rid of a graveyard just yet, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty close that it's too difficult to tell.
Yeah. But does he need that land drop though?
I have other things I can play.
Oh, I'm just thinking you have Bajuka Bog.
I'm going to play this land.
That's a good land. Yeah. Do you have a lot of black? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, taps for 4. So technically taps for 1 more.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
I just wish that was untapped.
I'm sure you do.
Such a shame.
I'm pretty sure everybody who ever plays this wishes the same thing. That's a card. I appreciate how the Littering Swamp is a swamp. He's got 4 more manias.
Oh, it is a swamp. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another reason why it's in the deck.
Swamps on swamps on swamps. Two manias. He's got 2 manias. Yeah, that's fair. Well, Bold says Shadowmoor lands are dope. There's a lot of really good lands in Magic in general.
No need to
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Nope.
You're not gonna what? Do the thing? Do you have a thing to do that you're gonna do? Do a thing?
I'm going to do a thing.
Are you though? Are you going? Oh, I guess you can't tap it for land and activate its ability at the same time.
No.
Wouldn't that be funny if he was like, "Hey, you know how this taps for 2 now? Boop." He's got 2 more manas. 2 more manas. 2.
Yeah. Let's get that out.
Yeah.
Blood artist.
Blood artist. Patrick, don't do drugs while bold.
No.
Don't do drugs, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right.
Let's.
So end step. So
Mm,
Oh,
we'll
yeah, you gotta
discard
discard
that.
that.
oh, I was like nothing.
We'll
At least I was hoping. For nothing.
discard that.
You're not gonna just
2, 3,
discard lots of
4,
creatures
5,
so that
6,
you
7,
can
8,
pump up your crypt,
9.
get more manas.
Mm.
You could discard Razaketh. That would help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is one of my plans.
So who has the random strip mine?
Yeah. Right. It's a budget format.
All right. So I have 9 cards left.
Know how much strip mine is.
Let's find out.
Right now, this card seems kind of bad.
I think they're all bad, and you should discard them all.
No.
The lowest one I see is 0.16.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So you could
Ugh.
run strip mine.
Yeah.
It's a big chunk. I think you would have to see like a lot of really high value lands
Yeah.
in the format before you do that.
You
But
said
it's possible.
0.16, right?
What's that?
I guess we're going to have to
0.16?
discard a
Yep, 0.1,
creature.
0.16.
Damn it. And it's one of the creatures I actually tutored for.
Got greedy. You extended beyond your reach. Oh god.
Jeez.
And and I got a better creature
Did you?
out on the battlefield than this one.
But did you? Come on, you're gonna draw me some cards. I'm Nillasprite. I'm cosplaying as
Magus
Nillasprite.
of the crypt
Oh,
of
that's
the
a card.
coffers.
Yeah, it is a card. Oh, that is also a card. God damn.
God. I'm super nervous that one of the cards you're gonna rip is just like a random temporal trespass.
I would love that. Three, 4, 5, 6. I had one more. I don't even know what I would get. Maybe. Rather that. How many land? That's that many, huh? Ain't really.
Yeah, by the way, when I did that loot with the Aetherworks Marvel, it was all lands and Dictative Erebos.
Very nice.
So I
dictate what
literally
you
had
got.
one choice.
You had one job.
Still holding up swords, mana, just in case.
I can't attack you. He doesn't have haste.
Now, how afraid are we of Vincent on a scale of 1 to 10 here?
On a scale of 1 to, I think he should die this turn. That one.
I honestly say, yeah, I would probably honestly say like a 8.
Okay, because I can do something kind of cute. That it might not necessarily kill him this turn, but it'll definitely let us kill him without him being able to do anything.
That was a misclick.
Oh gosh.
Skullwinder.
That's supposed to stay in my hand.
Was it though?
It was. It was.
Patrick says Mana Tithe. You're holding up mana for Mana Tithe? I mean, hey man.
Ever expects the Mana Tithe.
Nobody ever expects the dash hopes. Nobody cares, but nobody expects it either. You have your own
Six.
dictate.
5 manas.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
That's funny.
Seems decent.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have a sacrifice outlet, I could just. And
Oh, what? Did you
Yeah,
do that?
it died.
Hit that betrays. Whenever an opponent sacks a non-token permanent, put that card in the battlefield under my control.
Oh, I never read that part of his stat.
Yeah.
I was just like, ooh, that's a big guy that has Annihilator. That's a good one.
Pretty much
So
for
that's what-
the 3 decks, It That Betrays is a beautiful card for him. Because you both basically run off this strategy.
Yeah. No, that was a mistake.
Mistakes were made.
To be fair, I'd probably just save it until I could sack again.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Yeah, but I wanted it.
Counterspell. You tapped all your mana. Please don't attack me. Please don't kill me.
Just helping the cause. I still haven't forgotten the time where you said, if you don't attack me with your Sheoldred, I won't kill it.
Yeah,
You didn't kill it.
yeah.
You just had to sacrifice it.
I did not kill it. You sacrificed it.
Yeah.
You didn't have to activate that Aetherworks Marvel, and you didn't have to cast Dictate of Erebos. And you didn't have to sacrifice your Gonti. I'm pretty sure most of the things that happened were under your control.
The
That's a
Gunty,
fair magical
I could.
statement.
I was actually debating on keeping Gonti or just sacking it. Then Dictative Erebos came up, and I was like, I got to
value.
cast it.
I have to
Yeah.
have the value.
Let's just go there.
And you know what? I was ready for the Annihilator.
He already has his permanents lined up.
Yeah.
Why are you giving him those to him?
I feel like we're just shifting the archenemy crown to somebody new.
Seems to be the case.
Hey, but the thing is, you can't be an arch enemy when I'm on your guys' side.
I mean, for now.
No.
Wait, what else did you sacrifice?
The graft. Corrupted graftstone.
Charcoal damage, yeah.
Charcoal damage.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was looking at yours.
And I just sacrificed that. No
I mean-
big deal.
Yeah, you don't get it
I'll
back.
be honest. I was literally just hoping for 2 swamps, and I would have been happy.
Yeah.
No, my lands are precious to me.
I think this is what I want. Oh, I'm sorry, you're waiting on me.
I feel like I'm actually contributing to the game.
Yeah.
And that is a hefty 12 damage.
Well, he's also taking things from you to use, so it did. I think that's more
And
what
he
he
took a
meant.
couple things away from me.
10 damage. I can't do 10 damage. Or can I? Nillasprite, can I do 10 damage in this deck?
Alright. What?
What?
Why are my lands still tapped?
Yosei? The Morning Star?
Yeah, he sacrificed Yosei and made you skip your untap set.
That's was the entire reason why he cast that creature.
I knew it tapped stuff, but oh,
Yeah, it taps stuff and then doesn't let you tap stuff. Or untap stuff, I guess. Alright, I think that's what I wanted
I'm
to
pretty
know.
much dead now.
Yes, that was what he was trying to say. He can't kill you on his turn, but he could have made it very easy for everybody else. To be fair, Tem doesn't want to kill you because then he loses your stuff.
Oh yeah, no. I want you exactly where you are, Vincent, because I want this charcoal diamond.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned,
And I think, Basai, if you want this exile card that I have exiled, you will. It's for your best interest to not kill me.
What is it?
you're good.
Oh,
Actually,
that's right,
I think the
Gonti.
card remains exiled. I think the card will remain exiled even once you lose the game,
Yeah, I will.
unless he plays it.
I can't play it.
Discard Gonti. Oh.
Alright. I'm getting a simple resembling skeleton back.
Tapped.
Yeah, but that's all I can do.
That does seem like all you can do.
That angel. Oh.
Dragon. The dragon. Dragon.
We'll just discard that.
No, not that.
Come on. Discard. I'm like Legan or something.
TGO. How could you?
It's not letting me discard this card. I want to discard this card.
Hey,
Not so
There.
loud. Not so loud.
Sorry.
Some of us are wearing headphones.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Discard Bloodsoak Champion. I was getting annoyed with the game.
I think that's a better thing to do.
I mean, can you 10? Can you do 10?
No. Alright, let's
Well, are
do
you
it right.
sure you want to lose the exile card?
What is it?
I'm
Pink.
If I don't know what it is, then yes, I'm sure.
the Whip of Erebos.
I'm okay with losing that.
I felt like it was pretty strong.
Hmm.
Well, that actually keeps me alive.
That is technically a little bit up to him.
That's a thing.
Oh wait, what?
It'd just be petty. One at you, Seth.
That's fair. That's entirely fair.
Nope. Can't get it back.
And come back.
13 damage. 13 damage ain't no thing.
So, quick question. Is the It That Betrays trigger still going to happen from the Blasphemous Act?
No, that's
No,
sacrifice
okay.
only.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's meant to synergize with the Annihilator specifically.
Right, no, I understand that. I just got scared for a second.
No, yeah. I would not have done what I just did.
Why?
Like, why? Why don't you want anybody to do anything ever?
I mean,
Don't do that to me again. I literally.
Wild Bull, this is actually a Twitch channel called Monster Cat that you basically just play music in the background. So I don't really have control over it. I think I can suggest songs, but there's however many people suggesting. So it was meant so that I didn't have to worry about them silencing the VODs for when I put them up on YouTube, even though YouTube
Oh my.
copyright claims them, which is ironic.
there you go.
Yeah.
I feel sad.
I
Wait.
agree. I would feel sad.
It's a sad moment. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, honey.
You want to cast Kodama's Reach from my graveyard?
I do actually. That's I think the only one you really have that I care about.
I mean,
There's rights, I guess, but I don't
ever
even think-
after.
So from my graveyard, you can potentially cast Altar's Reap, Sign in Blood, or Dark Ritual.
Yeah, it highlights. It highlights when I go to put it on the stack.
Yeah. Oh, you want my Dark Ritual?
Yeah, gotta do more things. I'm not done.
Ever after, gotta reanimate. Man, alright, I should have made
Cast.
heat on that tap.
That's what actually I was worried about you doing.
That's what I thought you would have done, but apparently not.
Oh, mistakes were made.
Mistakes
Yeah.
were made.
Mistakes are always made.
I mean, a kid. Hey!
Turns out every decision after you make it turns out to be the wrong decision in Commander.
Yeah. How many creatures do you have? Just
Just 3 total,
Oh.
but only 2 I cared about, which is why I didn't get his spell to do.
yeah, gutter snipe.
If I do one more, that's 5. I'd have 2 mana left over. That's not enough.
Are you storming?
No. No, I don't need that. I don't need that.
Okay.
There. It has double flying.
Then you have, and you did not use the last black mana.
No, I didn't have anything else I could really do.
Play tapped land and pass the turn.
At least you gained a life.
It's true.
Yeah, that's value for your turn.
I got my money's worth.
Get that extra
All right.
card.
All right, we got stuff.
Stuff and things?
Oh, that's good. Go black, colorless, that. We'll go ahead and zombify. Don't have counter. That makes me so sad.
Oh.
Right. It's very sad now.
I'm only a little bit sorry just because I knew exactly what would have happened.
Okay. Four, five.
Thank you, Magic Online. Treasured find? Or is that at random?
No, I'm just going to do this.
Okay.
I like Steve.
And just because I can.
Yeah, Nilla, the deck is actually working very well. Nilla said he's so proud of this deck, you have no idea. I'm enjoying it. I do like control-y decks. Hey, look, you can get 1 damage and the next spell I will cast will kill Vincent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be the one to take it out if you so choose. That way you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
Unless
Also-
it's a creature.
Yeah,
The next
you're also
spell you
relying on
cast?
the idea that I have the next instant or sorcery I cast. Because of Gutter Snipe. You could kill Gutter Snipe and then it won't happen.
I feel like Vincent's over here sitting like, I'm gonna win this turn.
No. Nothing very. So
I think I'm gonna do this next. Because that'll do that.
9 mana? Holy crap!
Yeah, you have a lot of stuff in your graveyard.
Yeah. Okay, that was more mana than I was anticipating.
That's fair.
Huh.
You still have Dictate in your hand? Yeah, it looks like you
Yeah.
do. Yeah. That would be... Oh, you can't do your Commander plus Dictate. Right? Because he costs 8, so he costs 9. Secure Dry Builder. There you go.
Gotta get that manas.
Get that value, though. Oh, he stopped the fun.
I mean, if you consider what you're doing fun.
I'm having a blast.
I need another swap, please.
Oh, but it's equal to the number of counters. I didn't get to have any of those.
Okay.
Why you gotta ruin the fun, Vince?
Well, I was about to die, and you said the next spell you cast will kill me.
What if I only
need to
cast
live.
creatures?
All right. And
Oh. I
Oh.
have ideas for this target. There we go.
Oh, come on.
I got tired of being annihilated. No more.
Vincent just over here stopping everybody's fun.
It happened once.
I used to think you were cool, Vincent.
Yeah, that's what's gonna get him.
Just to know you. No, that was pretty fair, actually.
Yeah, that was the right choice to make. What can Basui get back? Yosei, Childred.
Yosei, it's still like I hate the fact that Yosei is in Basui's graveyard.
Yeah. I think I'll probably be the target if he gets it back and can sack it. You got 5 manias. You got 5 manis.
I think I want
To pass the turn.
no. Yeah, I need
That's a whip.
catching whip.
That's a whip.
What they
If I get a shock in this deck, you out of here.
Well, I mean, if Nil's still around, is there any direct damage in that deck?
He said there were some burn spells. But we'll see.
Well, all I have left is 2 life.
2 whole life.
And you know, one of the cards I actually flying tribute to.
So, if tribute wasn't paid, it gains haste. So you can either give me a 5/5 or give it haste.
So it gets
If you give it tribute, it doesn't get haste. Hold on, let's make sure. If tribute wasn't paid, it gains haste, and when it dies, return it. So if you give it tribute, you make it a 5/5, it doesn't have haste. If you do not give it tribute, it's a 3/3, but haste, and it can come back when it dies.
so I want to give it tribute.
To make it a 5/5 without haste, that is correct.
Yeah.
Okay, and there it does not
The
have.
line.
That's a lot of manas.
You control a couple islands.
Just a few.
You could be running Volcanic Island instead of a Highland Lake. That seems like a misplay.
Well, it's not a misplay because Volcanic Island costs a few ticks.
I'm surprised.
This is my surprise face.
Because it's played in Legacy.
I thought Legacy was a Guildgate only format.
You stop it.
Like,
I can't
almost
help it.
every... Anything with blue in it,
Treasure Cruise, that's cheating magic.
See, you should have Bajuka bogged him. He'd have to pay full cost for that.
I didn't know. All I know is I didn't want to get It That Betrays at me again.
No, that was probably the correct choice.
To be fair, I wasn't gonna attack you again. I was actually gonna go to Seth next time.
Oh no. He's gonna kills me.
I'm sorry, but
But can you trust
am
him now?
like I'm on death's door right now. No reliquary tower in that deck?
Not yet.
Huh. That would be
Somewhere.
dangerous.
I don't know. I'm assuming.
Alright. That dictate's starting to get a little too advantageous.
Yeah. Oh, Nilla says he think he actually did forget the reliquary tower.
Way to go, Nil.
He's failed me.
Okay.
Not Karador.
Yes.
There's a
Karador.
Karador.
I mean, Commander, actually, this time around.
Oh, you can get shoulder back.
I sure can.
But he's gonna do this. Oh, okay. Oh, and now he even has some other stuff he could do.
Animate dead on what?
Oh.
On Shieldred.
Sylvan Tutor. That's a decent magic card.
It's alright.
I mean, Summoner's Pact is better. Yeah, this definitely turned out to a more grindy game than I thought it would be.
I mean, to be fair, Karador is kind of a grindy deck.
Yep.
Sidisi can be a grindy deck. This is a control deck. The combo-y deck of Razaketh, so it was basically, a lot of it was keep Razaketh from going too far off while taking like little pot shots at each other, kind of, sort of.
Alright. Black, green, colorless. We're gonna cast that. Oh dear, I think I had to cut, actually, no, crap. I think I have to cut Rex Sage.
Dude, Rex Sage is stupid expensive for some reason.
I know, right? I did have to cut Rex Sage.
Oh, because you were trying to go after Dictate?
I was gonna go after
Dictate's not out.
Animate
Dictate
Dead.
of Krufix.
Could go after Animate Dead.
I mean, you could also get something to exile a graveyard if you have it. Somebody over there taps for 9.
Oh, and I did this in the wrong order.
Oh no!
There.
Yeah, Reclamation
Yeah.
Sage's lowest price is 38 cents. Jesus.
Alright.
Black,
I gotta
green,
look at my Reese deck. See.
Oh.
Wow, he actually cast his commander for once.
He doesn't
I
lose a
know.
point. Reclamation Sage sees some modern
Oh yeah.
play.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
All right.
Rex Sage does see modern play.
I have Rex Sage in my Valakut deck.
So is Vincent dead?
Yes.
Oh, we got a Shriek Maw.
What?
Good.
Really?
I mean, he's got 3 toughness, or 3 power, you've got 2 life, everybody else has bigger creatures, he wants attack
You
triggers.
could just let me live.
Or
I mean,
you could
Hey,
die.
if you let me live, I can deal with the children.
Maybe he can deal with the shoulder. He's getting zombie tokens.
I
What does
can
he care?
permanently get rid of the children.
He's got
no,
zombie
no.
tokens.
He said the right word. He said permanently get rid of children.
I have a counter in my hand and I can counter whatever he tries to do.
Ooh, wow.
You know what? I'm gonna leave this up to RNGesus.
Oh, jeez.
My dice.
Oh, he's got
My
dice.
dice.
Ozzy lives,
All right.
tells he dies.
Odd he lives, tells he, or odd live, even dead. Oh, sorry, Vincent.
No, no.
Oh,
Does
sorry,
he get
mate.
another zombie?
Alright, you want to know what I was going to do?
Sure.
I was going to scour from existence his children.
Oh, that's fair. There, look, you got 2 tokens. You're fine.
I mean,
You're doing
now,
fine.
did you have a counter spell, or did
Yes.
you next level me?
Yes, I may have done that.
Yes, you may have next level me. I'm confused. Are we on 4D chess now?
We're playing some Mongolian checkers over here. Oh, bye, Vincent.
And then, actually, if I would have untapped, I put, depending on the situation, I might have casted Dark Salvation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the you don't mess around with the Razaketh deck coming out. It's just too easy to find the pieces you need to do the things. Yeah.
See? If I would have lived,
I'm
you
not too
would
worried about it. I'm not too worried about it.
Alright, sorry, Vincent, man. Good game. Good game.
I was 100% trying to not go for the Exeguinate combo.
Yeah, that's I appreciate that because that's an easy one. I want to say.
Yeah,
Going through
I had
time.
all those tutors. I was just trying to play fun stuff. I was not going for the kill.
You just wanted to play
I was
fun
just
stuff.
trying to have fun. But it comes to
You monster.
I know.
okay, what are you? How are you reverberating it this time?
If only there weren't like 10 functional reprints of Reverberate in existence.
Nice tapping for a lot of mana there.
That is quite a bit. Maybe he's going to Reverberate 3 times.
Oh,
reiterate
buyback.
buyback. Oh my. Are you taking infinite turns here?
I don't think it's infinite because of Shieldred anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Tails and
We'll see how
Fills.
this plays out.
Yay! Tails and Fills. Yay! Oh, I did it twice.
Wow.
Can I even do anything else? No, I spent all my mana getting this spell back to just do this.
Bill is probably so happy right now.
He is. He's going
No,
off,
right.
Mom. Get the camera, he says.
Nillasprite, you're a degenerate.
That's
I'm
probably
confused.
fair. Yeah, now I gotta do this.
Did you at least play land for turn?
I didn't have one, I don't think.
But wait, if he takes infinite turns, he might deck himself.
You not wrong.
How many extra turns do you got? 2?
Yep, 2.
Alright, so your goal here is to play as many creatures as you can. Or deal with the Sheldred.
I have a feeling he doesn't have a whole lot of creatures. He has enough, though, I'm sure.
Oh god, Mnemonic Wall, really?
What? Just trying to have fun, man.
But that's what I was trying to do.
That's fair.
It looks like he's succeeding better.
That's mean.
By the way, the 2 cards that were missing in my deck was my Whip of Erebos and my
1, 2, 6.
Ever After.
I can. I held control, but I guess I didn't get to do the thing I wanted to. Okay.
Or creature or player. Every one of our creatures.
That's reasonable.
Alright, so that was my first extra turn.
Now just hopefully we don't have a way to reiterate the mnemonic wall.
Yeah, that's the dream, right?
That is kind of the dream.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so how much do I have? 5 plus 7 is 12, 13, 14, 15. 3, 9. I have just enough?
Just enough to combo out.
Huh.
Oh god, lose both these flips.
Oh, I tapped the next one. Okay.
Lose. Lose.
Tails over fails.
1 to flip.
Tails over fails. Oh, okay. I get one more
Last
turn.
to
Alright.
Yeah, now you guys got me. Alright, so I have one more turn.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Goodness.
I thought he has another turn even after this.
No, that was my third turn, and then I lost one of the flips, so I'm at however much I'm at.
So is Stitching Time like the win con?
I guess. I mean, it's doing really good.
It's just value town at this point.
Wait, what happened in Children?
I killed it.
Why is Whip of
6.
Erebos in exile?
You died.
Because when you leave the game, he gets control of his cards again, and his exile zone becomes a known zone for the cards that have been exiled face down.
But I casted the Whip of Erebos.
And then when you died, it was exiled.
Yeah.
Every permanent that you own technically goes into exile.
Oh,
Yeah, so when a multiplayer game happens, the rules kind of change up. So when a player leaves, if they control anything via means like melody or stuff like that, or bribery, that loses the game, all those permanents are exiled instead.
okay. I guess it doesn't, in my game story, it doesn't happen too often, but I remember like one time that happened. I had a situation that actually happened to me where I lost something because someone died.
Yeah, I should have gone into.
Like it went into exile. I was like, what?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I appreciate you though.
And unfortunately, it was an omniscience that I lost.
That's a good card.
Omniscience.
You can basically play cards in your hand for free.
Yeah, I know. Omniscience is Bay.
And in that deck, I actually technically had 2 omnisciences in the deck. Because I also had Tamio the Field Researcher in the deck.
I'm amazed that I have a turn.
I mean, I only took 4 again, so you know, 4 is my limit.
Yeah, Magic Online just won't let you take more.
Well, looks like Seth might deck himself.
Yeah, it's getting close.
37.
It looks like he has only 37 cards left in his
Yeah, you're
graveyard.
right.
I mean, in his
Library.
deck.
Yeah. If I deck myself, that's a thing Nilla likes to do, so it wouldn't surprise me. Masue is just trying to think of what to do.
Yeah, he's got options.
I have a lot. One of them is getting around the counter spell you almost definitely have.
I mean, you can't prove that.
You just drew like a third of your deck. It's
You're-
just statistically likely.
That's a pretty good one.
All he needs is a sack outlet.
And he can cast
should
1
have-
from his graveyard.
I was gonna say he should have his carrying feeder.
Yep. Because that was not his free card.
Bam. Tap down those blockers. I have a bunch of attackers here.
But do you?
Turn off auto. Turn off audio. Turn off audio. DC.
Do you got something?
He's got a blue and a black up. He could very much have negate.
Not in hand. I was just what I told Sidisi to come back to hand, not command zone.
Yeah, it's sorry. I probably should have warned you when his thing was on the stack.
Oh, man.
I apologize. That was my bad.
Oh, it's all good. I just hoping I can get it back to hand. That makes me sad.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about Magic Online is that when you have priority, you can't seem to do what you need to do.
Do it like when the stack's empty, or
Oh yeah, okay.
Like, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
You can tap down my dictate.
I can do that too.
Yeah, you can tap down permanents. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're somewhat in a lock, Seth.
Hmm. I think so. That requires 6 mana to do. Karador cost 8 normally, and right now cost
Alright.
4 less. Yeah, 6 plus 4. Yeah, he's got 10 mana.
Reform. Make dead. Takes.
But that means that's almost all he's doing for the rest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's like all he's gonna do.
I suppose I should have waited until the end of Tem's turn to do that.
Yeah.
Because then, if he wants to attack moves Sidisi, he can't, just because he could. Cool.
Yeah, it worked out though. I think you're gonna get probably what you needed.
Yeah.
Doing Karador things, huh?
Remember that time I almost had Deadbridge Chan?
No.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I remember countering a spell that sounded a lot like Deadbridge Chant though. Mhm.
Hey, if you want to bounce stuff, I'll bounce stuff.
That's fine. Turnabout is fair play.
Fast, and then boom, boom, boom.
Now what you got? How'd you get it back?
Because my Leviathan bounces all
Oh,
non-land
yeah,
permanents.
that's right, that's
It
right.
bounces back to make that.
Yep.
Just did to reset your board.
Yep. I completely forgot.
Got to discard to 7. I'll discard Terrasty Nasty and
There you go.
I actually completely forgot that you could not untap.
Yeah. Now, technically, he could keep doing that once a turn for now. And then starting next turn, he could start doing it more than that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So
Is either one of these the cards you played what you tutored for?
or
Yep.
I definitely tutored for the Anime Dead.
Oh, okay. Yep, he has enough mana for it. Because the thing's only 1 black, and it's in his hand now, and then he's got 6 mana.
Yeah. Now here's the question: does he continue locking you down, or does he decide to go after me now?
If he leaves it up to see what you do... Actually, if he leaves it up and just takes 4 and just doesn't really worry about what you do, he can actually do it twice next turn.
Yeah.
Because he can sack it at the start of his turn, cast it again, then sack it, and basically we would... And then even cast it again and just basically hit us with Karador until we are dead.
I mean, at that point, so basically that means me and you have to do something now.
Yeah. Whoever he doesn't
Which-
lock down now has to do something to stop the pieces from happening.
Yeah.
Because here's the dragon, I think. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe he's making sure that he
Okay.
has that path man
You
out.
gotta get value, bro.
Yep. He still has 6 with enough white. Okay.
So you can technically, if you cast a spell, you can return a target permanent to its owner's hand.
Yes.
If you could shoot off a few instants, you could return Karador and that and slow him down for a turn.
Yeah, basically.
It's getting tricksy. It's getting very tricksy. Good news, Noah says, and I read that in the doctor's voice from Futurama.
All right.
What you got?
I hope I'm doing this right.
We'll see. Only one way to find out. Casting spells and tapping lands, getting those manas, those mayonnaise.
Actually, I think it won't matter if I do this like this. Anyways.
Ah, ha ha ha. Very
So-
nice.
Turning his, you say, is the best.
The sack outlet. That will
Well,
stop
do you
him.
have-
Well, that will stop him for this turn at least.
I mean, do you have a counter?
I do.
You do.
I do.
So then, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter which one I'm getting rid of. But I'd rather and a possible next turn. So I'll return the dragon.
Okay.
Frozen gridding
Signet.
his artifact then?
Yeah.
Yeah. A split second, you can't activate in response.
Yep.
I thought I could at least respond to the Tyrant trigger. That's interesting.
No.
That's
Nope.
interesting.
Because as
Nothing-
long
Every day.
Yeah. Split second
Yeah,
says as long as it's on the
right.
stack.
Yeah.
That's good. That was a really well timed piece.
Just so you guys know, I don't want to be using Yosei as a board lock, but
No, I mean you're also trying not to lose. So I'm not mad about it. You're doing what you need to do.
I'd just rather be doing other things.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, it's a permanent. You can bounce people's lands and shit. I didn't even realize that. That's gross.
Yeah. Legacy Reanimator's a thing.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Alright. It took me longer than I wanted to, but I just wanted to make sure I had everything in order.
Zombie. What'd you hit?
The creature was
Cemetery Reaper. That's a good one. Boop.
Yeah, the definite problem of having artifact or graveyard decks in the game is thanks Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I'm going to be playing again tomorrow, but I'm not going to be playing this deck.
That's fair.
I want the viewers to. I'm debating on. I think I know what I want to play tomorrow.
Is
Maybe.
it Magic the Gathering?
I would play Magic the Gathering again tomorrow. That's not the game to play every day.
Oh god. That's
Well, playing Stitch in Time, no one's playing Magic.
I mean, you could always go after him instead of me.
I can Stitch again. Does he have enough to 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3? Nope, he's 1 mana short to.
Yep. I done messed up.
reiterate.
You could play his Signet. I don't know what he discarded.
I don't know how to count.
Oh,
I had the one floating mana that I didn't realize.
oh god.
Here we go again. Tales of Fills. Oh no. Is this the time? Is this the time?
Do it.
Tales of Fills. Yeah, one more. Oh god. Don't scare me like that.
So is Stitching Time still in your hand?
No.
It's in the graveyard.
Can you get it back again?
Yeah.
Oh, the mnemonic. What? The mnemonic wall
He
again?
bounced it. He bounced it
I
before.
bounced it.
Oh. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to play Magic the Gathering.
You're not letting anyone else play. Am I the only one here that hasn't locked down the other players?
I don't want to answer that question because I feel bad about it.
Dirtle.
No, I'm trying to find a way to win.
This is your
Tales of
way
Fills.
to win.
Oh god. Don't do it to me. Magic Online.
Please just do it one time.
No. Tales of Fills.
Perfect.
No.
Yes.
I'm pretty happy.
It's come to this.
I'm pretty satisfied now.
It's come to this.
Come on, bro.
Who's
What?
he?
Bro.
What, man?
He's got no flyers. You're not
He
scared of
doesn't
him?
have a way to lock out the board. I know you don't
Honest-
want to do it, but you have to do it, which means that I have to do it.
Well, I'm not going to do it next turn just because I really don't want to do it. I'd rather do something else, even if it means I lose.
That's fair. Gonna do something cool?
Yeah, maybe.
Is it
He
gonna
still
be
has-
something sweet?
He still has that negate up. You probably don't have negate. Everything you've had has been hard counters.
The best counters.
The best counter, Disdainful Stroke. You have just like legit counter spell in hand.
I don't legally have to answer that question.
That's probably what it is. It is in this counter spell.
One way to find out.
That's the thing. That's the thing. We got this.
You might have this.
Oh wait, I just added something. Ding, ding, ding.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Hey guys, I want to do something different, but I'm just gonna do the same thing.
More of the same.
Oh darn, I messed that up pretty bad.
What?
That's okay. I guess it's okay. I
Feature.
tapped out of black. I mean, I had to do that, but
Nilla says, I think I forgot to add win cons to the deck. I mean, making everybody miserable is a win con.
God damn it, Nil.
When enters the battlefield, a permanent. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I see what
Actual
you're trying to
counter
do.
spell.
I see what you're trying to do, and I don't like it.
I
That's
just want
what
that
you
thing
use.
gone, dude. I want the Tide Spout Tyrant gone, bro. That's all I want.
But do you?
As of right now, yes. But I don't get that.
No. I'm not trying to be mean, I promise. I'm just not a nice person naturally.
I mean,
No, it's fine.
I'm liking you right now.
I mean, I can't get back Stitch anymore.
I wouldn't believe it. I bet you can get it back somehow.
I mean, sure.
Go again on my own. So I don't know why that song got stuck in my head. That
The boots.
Das Boot.
But why the boots?
Bouncing what?
Karador.
Karador.
Need
Oh, that
blockers
does
on him.
suck.
I hope you have a way to shut him down. Either that or he's completely out of gas and you pretty much have this game in the bag. It's one of the two.
Both are possible. Diagraph Captain. Ooh, that's not good.
Get rid of your swords, man. They're right there.
You
Yeah.
gotta do it one more time, dude.
Yeah, he's got blossoming sands over there.
Oh, who says I can't?
Who says I can't? You don't know my life. My goodness, this is... Yep, you can do it. No swords for you. Put the boots on Captain so that you can have him attack. Yeah.
I forgot. Sometimes.
My goodness. This is a game. This is a game of Magic the Gathering.
I mean, I can't kill. Oh, did I whiff? I whiffed.
Ooh, that sucks. What'd you get? Ooh, Grizzly Savage and 2 lands. Okay.
Alright. This is where Seth combos out.
I don't think you've been
I
paying
hope so
attention
at
to
this
how
point.
this works.
Phoenix. It's a sanctum.
Yeah. Do I seriously have just enough? Pay no attention to that.
More.
It doesn't matter.
Oh. Wait. Are you?
I wonder what he's going to do.
I'm doing what Nilla loves to do the most.
Oh, that took me too long to find.
Because, Nilla, I don't really have much else to do.
Ooh, ooh. With this hand. Oh.
No. Huh.
Was
That was a turn.
That was the unfortunate part is boss has enough to do his combo again.
Sure.
Oh wait. Yeah.
I didn't attack him this turn.
No, I did.
So, if he does have enough to do the combo and he wants to, it's up to him. Alright, I'm tapped out. I'm gonna go grab water real quick.
Probably shouldn't have attacked you. Kind of hoping he would take you out, but
I didn't have the damage to do it anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I? I have no answers. What am I being asked to do? Oh, because of the morph card, I guess.
Felder Sovereign. Avatar, whoa. This deck just got spicy. Now, what'd you get?
What'd you get?
Memorial, Trastodon, and It That Betrays. For 5. Oh. Merciless Eviction's gone.
Yeah.
Let's play a game. What happens next?
Oh my.
Why? Why would you do this?
What are we choosing an opponent of? Each player exiles all cards and sacrifice all. What's with the choose an opponent for?
Probably your tribute.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
What the hell's even gonna happen? I don't know.
Reanimated my Leviathan, which is just gonna bounce everything.
So many things are happening.
My god, I don't even realize what's going on here.
This might take a minute.
It's gonna take a couple minutes. god. This ended well. I don't care if I die this turn. This ended well.
I don't think anyone's going to die this turn.
No, but it's fun. Oh, my Jace. Oh, okay. You're getting rid of basically all the non-creatures that we have that aren't lands. That's fair. I accept that.
I mean, I wonder how many.
Poor Primordial.
What's going on?
Hit the Black Primordial has nothing to steal because everything is now on the field.
No,
No,
yes, up to
there's stuff
steal.
in your graveyard. Everything was on your battlefield now. in your
Oh
graveyard.
yeah, that's right. That's right. So what did I have? The Bloodwater thing, the Anemic Wall. Okay, so you're getting the Bloodwater thing with it. Okay, I forgot about that.
Happening this game.
This is all right.
And then the Tidewater thing.
Tidewater thing.
The thing that he kept on bouncing all of Bosswide's stuff.
Yeah, that's gonna happen at some point.
The
The Leviathan, I believe.
I mean,
He's going to get that thing, but the Leviathan trigger isn't going to bounce it
Why not?
because it's going to happen after the trigger.
I did the wrong thing.
It's fine. It's what time is it? It is 12:21 in the morning. I think we're okay. For what we're doing, I think we're having a good time. This is Magic the Gathering as the creator intended. I don't know who's creator. I don't know what he was on. But it's Magic the Gathering. Oh god, now I get to place triggers on the old stack?
Everybody gets a turn.
So how dumb do I want to be?
You know what? To be honest, I just like threw my triggers on the stack. Wasn't really paying attention.
These are all trigger abilities. Okay, there are no spells. That one.
Get Stitching Time back.
I am. Thank you for noticing.
And get back your Reverberate.
Yeah, not the reverberate, the reiterate.
Yeah. Take a few more turns.
Heck, the stack is something.
I've never seen a more beautiful stack.
You should grab Living Death. That would be funny.
I'm debating it actually.
That would be a total mindfuck.
Oh god.
Wait, are you talking about with your the blue primordial getting back living death
Yeah.
and casting it again?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you want a YOLO.
Worst things have happened.
It's going to happen again.
No, but the thing is Vanis can sack all his stuff and have everything come back.
Yeah. Things are gonna happen. It's fine. Bossway is now deciding who he wants to lock down this turn. Oh, it's me. Okay.
I mean, he could lock down both of us because then when Living Death resolves again,
Yeah.
I feel like
It's fine.
everything's out. Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything is fine. This happened. It was fantastic.
I wish I had OBS up to record this game.
All right, I'm gonna have the VOD of it tomorrow.
Nils in the Discord chat saying, "What even is Magic anymore?"
I'm pretty sure I did all this too. Between the double wheel and everything.
Yeah, honestly, I don't care if I lose either. This is impressive.
Nilla built a blue-red chaos deck when you put it with 2 graveyard decks.
Technically 3 graveyard decks, though I'm not alive anymore.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
From Discord,
Oh,
from no. Oh, we have more triggered abilities.
yeah.
So,
Could this
wait.
actually potentially kill?
No, I think I only have 2 spells on the stack. Sure, let's put that on the bottom. Sure, let's put that on the bottom. Sure, why not? Bye-bye.
oh my god.
Oh, it happened again. Already.
Okay.
I don't.
I don't
too
want to
scared.
play Magic anymore.
I'm definitely too scared to like try to figure out how the stack's gonna resolve. Just
Oh no, I'm gonna let it happen.
oh no,
you know-
it's gonna happen. Over the stack and all the triggers and
That's what I'm saying though. I'm not even gonna try to figure it out. I'm just gonna let it happen. Oh, ha! I do get my reverberate. The Drake came back. It's gonna go on top of my deck.
oh wait, I get to use the stack now.
Okay, it's my turn. I have things that do stuff.
Something will resolve eventually, don't worry.
Oh, if only you had 4 zombies to kill. You could have actually killed Baswa and then completely erased all of his triggers.
Yep.
I got Reiterate already. I need Reverberate. Oh, did I get rid of it? Oh, there it is. It was just under the stack. That's all. Hell yeah!
This game by itself, for being so long, would definitely make for some interesting YouTube stuff.
It'll be on YouTube at some point, but I only have 13 more minutes in time. Too many turns is too many turns. So let's see how far up we can go.
Don't you add more stuff to the stack?
Don't you do it again? Oh. Why not any of his lands? He's the one not locked down.
That's a
I
good
can't even
point.
use my lands. Oh, that's right. Now you get a primordial.
Which adds more stuff to the stack. Oh god.
Nilla says you need to F6 and sit and cry. Think about what you've done, young man. I don't know. This is funny. I don't know what you're talking about. This is insane. Time to just let all this resolve.
Oh god, I think I need another beer after this.
Oh gosh. This was fun. Did you guys have fun? I had fun.
This was fun.
Uh,
This was magic.
In its purest form.
When Richard Garfield sat down at his desk, wondering how
He
this game was going to
windfalled. He windfalled.
I did it.
oh, that's actually going to kill you, Seth.
Almost.
I think you're out of cards in your deck.
No, I have 11. I only had 7 cards in hand, I think, or 5 or something.
be. Hey guys.
Oh
Guess
no,
what I
no,
just
it's
drew?
whoever had the most. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's 14. I'm dead. You're right.
And I think, actually, he wins.
I have
Probably.
no idea. Don't even say that.
No.
Oh, RuneScar Demon time? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take... does it even matter?
No.
I'll take Siege Rhino, my boy.
Can I play Living Death? I really want to play Living Death.
Okay, well, the
We
flesh...
haven't gotten to the part where everything gets bounced yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the bounce.
Yeah.
And resolving what happened.
What happened to... Okay, there it is. And the fact that he got rid of your boots means that you can't trust the nasty into his face.
Yeah, sure. I'll... Yes, I don't even know what's happening.
Oh, he doesn't do your boots because it gets bounced. That's funny. And he gained 2 life. That's funny. Yeah.
I don't even remember. Did I get locked out?
No, it was me. You didn't do it again. Or did you, Bossway?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just obeying.
I'm just hitting okay. Please let the triggers resolve.
Oh my god, I'm giggling like a schoolgirl.
This is hilarious. He took your wonder. He took your wonder. He took your wonder.
Oh, I guess it's your turn now.
Oh, do we still have turns now? I didn't know. I thought we just did stack things until somebody was dead.
Let's see what happens next.
He's got this. He's gonna, I don't know. He's gonna do something. He's got 11 more cards in his library. Just mill him out.
I
Cast
don't even know
Windfall
what
and call it a
happened.
draw. Yes, Noah, I did get decked. I got decked by my own Windfall. As a matter of fact. That was crazy.
I mean, I'm trying to look at my hand.
You got 19 cards. He's sitting there like scrolling through his hand like, I can't even see everything I have. Oh my goodness. It's so good. It's so good.
Well, I mean, I thought I was gonna have cards, but apparently I don't have those. I don't know.
You don't have any cards.
I mean, like the cards I thought I was gonna get back to my hand.
With Leviathan.
I did a lot of janky stuff. I don't even know. I just don't know.
There was like 16 Fleshbag Marauder triggers, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just okay. You know what? Let's just YOLO this.
What's going to happen? Is this?
what are you animating?
Trastodon.
You gonna get your own lands to have tokens?
That, and
Do you still have the Leviathan?
no.
Oh, I was about to say that's game then.
Sure, I'll blow those up. Oops.
Oh, it did get bounced. I thought he blew those up. Oh, that's right. You never got
I don't
tokens. You never
know.
got tokens.
And then key to the city.
Oh my
I
god.
think that's a misplay.
Yeah, baby. What did you even? Oh no. Oh, there you go.
Yep,
There you
yep.
go. You gotta move
Yep,
boots.
yep.
Yeah.
Move boots there.
Well, this was a good game.
This was fun. And he's
Good
gonna get you with
game.
Exaxes off
I
a
know,
9/9.
It hurt so bad. The one time I actually have Swords to Plowshares in my hand.
I'm not faking it anymore. All right, end this. Finish him.
Oh my god.
I just want to get hit.
I just want it to be over. Hey, I hit you
Hit me.
4 times with my commander, goddammit.
Yeah, but this is the way a captain goes down with his ship.
Wow.
GG.
That was a good game.
That was insane. That was Commander. That was a real Commander game. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I had fun. Nilla, your deck was...
And he had negate.
He did have the gate? Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you very much for the game, guys. I don't think I ever want to play one like that ever again, but yes, no, I'm gonna give you your deck right after I cut out. But all right, guys, I will talk to you in a little bit. I'm just gonna do a little outro and I'm out of here.
Alright, thanks for the game.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for playing, guys.
Bye.
Oh, I accidentally cut him off a little bit, but that was a lot of fun. A little bit too much fun. I'm gonna give Nilla his deck back, which worked really well. I hope Nilla, you figure out if you need to tweak anything or whatever, and you could make it even cooler. A lot of fun, a lot of draw, a lot of stuff you like to do, so that's awesome. Again, guys, if you want, that donate jar is still down there, and we're still just $5 away, so that'd be really cool if I could start streaming some Popper. If not, no big deal. Next time will probably be next Tuesday, and I will see you there. Peace!